Every day, millions of parents across America look to school cafeterias to feed their kids safe and good food so they'll have the energy they need to do great in school. From fruits and vegetables to proteins and dairy, it's expected that our nation's school cafeterias are serving the best and healthy and safe meals to our kids. Right? Well, maybe not. There's a frightening and disgusting new type of meat, in quotes, taking over our children's lunches. So if you think that the meat used on Taco Day is safe and good for your kid, then everything you know about cafeteria food is wrong.
The slime is made of parts of the cow that would normally be considered inedible. About a decade ago, it used to only be used in dog food and cooking oil. Now it's used as a small percentage of filler in 70% of our nation's beef products. To sterilize this slime, ammonium hydroxide is used. Sterilization is needed because the part of the cow that makes up the slime is rotten and infected with bacteria such as E. coli.
Yet it is not just the meat that is disgusting and unhealthy. This is a picture showing an average breakfast served at Okemos High School. Not very nutritious looking and definitely not a good way to start the day. We see many other things also that is wrong with school lunches, like the fact that sugar is a very largely spread ingredient in an average high schooler's lunch. Not only are the ingredients bad, but even the way that they cook them. Meals are just shoved into high temperature industrial microwaves and are just being defrosted and served to us.
Poor nutrition in childhood is also linked to developmental delays, more frequent illnesses, and obesity. It doesn't have to be this way.
Eating junk food is bad for a number of reasons. The problem that a lot of students deal with is that their unhealthy eating habits are causing them to show a performance decline in school. Also, eating bad food can cause a weak immune system, resulting in getting sick, missing school, and falling behind in classes. Ultimately, there is no positive side to eating junk food.
That immediate satisfaction of eating French fries and chicken fingers, that's that immediate, you feel kind of that you get that high, that good feeling sort of thing. But I'm sure I notice that I'm more sluggish throughout the day, so I can tell. I'm sure you guys can tell as well. But it goes back to your your choice and your frame of mind. Like, I know that wasn't a healthy choice. It wasn't a great choice, but it sure tasted good going down. So.
As stated before, it doesn't have to be this way. We can come up with solutions to this issue. If people have accomplished the goal of going to the moon, serving healthy food should be no problem at all. All we have to do is put our minds together and think about it. It's very important and our job to make sure that everyone around us is happy and healthy, especially those on whom our future depends.
One way to prevent unhealthy eating is to raise the prices of the unhealthy food and decrease the price of the healthy food. Money is a growing issue as the economy is going on a downhill trend. So in an effort to save money, parents and guardians of the students who typically buy lunch at school will switch their kids to bringing a lunch from home or encourage them to buy the healthier lunch choices in the cafeteria. On the other hand, if prices stay the same, students who have families with a low income will not be able to afford the healthy lunches because they're too expensive. With all of the unhealthy food in their system, they won't have enough energy to properly focus and perform well in their classes.
It's that idea that fill your plates with half fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, and of course, the ever-present carton of milk. In particular, if you look at low-income students, their access to healthy foods outside of school is more limited. So we really have an opportunity to make a big difference in children's health by offering school meals that that exceed the expectation and help them meet those dietary guidelines and nutrients that they need every day to grow and learn.
So let's take ourselves 2 years back. even last year, people were throwing out their fruit, or setting up on top, or the milk. I don't want a milk, I don't want a milk. How come I have to pay $1 extra for fries? I would be really curious to see if we surveyed the students, and maybe we'd be talking to Lynna Hassinger, who is our director of food service, who will have all of that data and information. Everyone said that, our sales are going to go down, it's going to hurt revenue. And it's like, you don't want to increase revenue on the backs of students and staff members, and that sort of thing, eating unhealthy.
An alternate solution to the problems that today's society faces with school lunch would be to replace the unhealthy lunches with better tasting, nutritionally balanced lunches. This would lead to improvement in children's performance in school. Some people might say that this would not work, seeing that we have replaced some food and even made kids start eating healthy by forcing them to take a fruit at lunch along with their meal. They are right. As of now, kids are meant to take a fruit with their meal, and it doesn't seem to be affecting anything. The reason behind this is because kids see these apples that are unattractive looking and even sometimes moldy, and would rather just toss it in the trash and go buy fries. To actually affect students, we would need to replace those fries with sweet potato fries or non-moldy apples that kids would actually want to eat. If we don't replace the unhealthy foods such as fries with attractive, nutritious food that kids would actually want to eat, then they will just continue to throw away the moldy, healthy food we are giving them now. One way to prevent the unhealthy eating. Are you serious? I felt it that time.
Okay, I'm good. I just realized I'm under a napkin.
Okay, come on.
1, 2, 3.